This program is really filling a gap that had existed for a long time in regards to adolescent substance abuse and mental health services. Oftentimes you hear that they kind of go hand in hand, but there's a significant absence of services for individuals who have a primary mental health diagnosis who aren't using substances or are using substances as a secondary means of coping.
So what Specialized Services is it's a residential program for adolescents who have a mental health diagnosis and that might need more aftercare than a psychiatric hospitalization, or they might need more structure than a partial hospitalization program.
Within the mental health program, of course, we see all of the mood disorders such as bipolar disorder, major depression, all of the anxiety disorders from generalized anxiety disorder to panic disorder. We see a lot of kids who are suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. We have worked with a number of young people who've had an early onset schizophrenia or a psychotic episode, and so we've been able to work with them.
A client's going to come to us and they're essentially a Rubik's Cube. We have an idea of what's going on, but there's a lot going on underneath the surface. So we're really looking at short-term mental health residential program during which you get these specialized services. You're getting, again, very individually tailored mental health and in some cases substance abuse care.
We really try to individualize their needs based on what they are communicating to us or what we're observing.
We've had young people who've come in on 7 and 8 different medications, and we've been able to gradually look at what medication is truly indicated and needed, what medication may be causing more side effects or issues or not helping. And I just recently discharged a young man who came in on 7 different medications, and when he left he was on 2, and he was the most stable he had been in years.
There are a significant amount of families who are very surprised that we can help because they've been told no many times. To be able to give that answer to a family who is really in need and who has been told no so many times about receiving help for their loved one is very gratifying. There are a lot of clients who do come to us directly from a hospitalization stay. We do have a liaison, Lindsay Vass, who I work very closely with on a daily basis.
I will go out and meet with the hospitals, develop and build the relationships, as well as then become the point of contact and do the phone assessments or in-person assessments depending on where they live. And then also, if I'm available, I am able to do the admission process as well. So then that family can continue to work with me until they actually get admitted. So it's just a familiar face throughout the whole process.
When they come out of the hospital after stabilization, they have a treatment program that they can continue working on their symptoms and learning more and growing. The team that is working with these kids, they're very passionate. They love what they do. They really care about the kids. And so no matter what new idea we're bringing to the table or what new challenge, they're ready to face it head on. It's a passionate set of people who get what we're doing, who believe in the mission and want to be a part of change.
We are teaching the clients healthy coping skills. We're teaching them mindfulness, and I know that's a really big word that is out there all the time, but really what it means is to be aware. Are you aware of how you're feeling right now? What just made you feel happy, sad, and then that response. We are really able to individualize every single client's care to what they're needing. And so that can be if they need more time in the conservatory, which is really that whole concept of mindfulness and watering of the plants and planting of the seeds and watching the small growth that takes place. Many of our clients are able to see that in themselves as well, and so that is something that we're able to do.
They start the day about 8 o'clock in the morning and they're going to school every day that they're here. We do try to keep them on track with what they were doing academically before they get here or get them back on track. And then they're in varying groups, so some may be coping skill focused, some may be support group focused, some are going to be art therapy groups, athletic groups.
We want them to walk away from this program with the ability to live. Your mental health diagnosis doesn't mean that your life has to stop. You can keep moving forward.
Integrating that positive social support and giving them really that direct evidence that you can get better is so critical for the kids while they're here. And you can live a very productive, very successful life with a mental illness if you manage your symptoms, if you take care of yourself.